Ryan McKenzie, best-selling author of I Hate Selling for the Fitness Professional. Been training for, golly, almost 20 years, 15, 20 years here. So we're gonna work on today an exercise you can do to help your client's core fire the right way. This is not meant to destroy them. I think everything we tend to do as trainers, or that our clients tend to do, is to the extreme, to failure. Let's kill it and just be shredded and sore for a week and a half, right? And then we'll somehow make it back in the gym. But I wanna help people, everything I do, I wanna help people move better so that they can move more often, so they can live a better life, right? That's like my goal as a trainer. I still train some clients, and this is some stuff we work on. So we're gonna do some chops and some lifts. That might be basic to you, but I want you to check this out. We're gonna do like a P&F pattern, essentially. Shoulder to chest to hip. Where most times we do chops and lifts, guys are like, yeah! And they're bending in and they're crunching in and they're trying to just dive into it. Maybe that has some purpose, but what I've found most effective is if we pull to the center and stay as tall as we can. This is all about posture, right? It's all about core control, because most of the times our clients or anybody gets injured is when they're trying to stop themselves. It's not when they're trying to start. You might tweak something or pull something, but a bad injury happens on the deceleration high percentage of the time for most athletes. So if we can help them control that deceleration and we can help them control that rotation, this is like a deceleration, anti-rotation exercise, right? So we're pulling into the chest, get as tall as we can, shoulders are back, and then we're having to press it down to their hip, shoulders are back. This is gonna make me wanna collapse, and I've gotta stay tall. So we're working on that pull to press motion. It's coming, I'm 90 degrees off my anchor here. I'm pulling to my chest, shoulder blades drive back in, scapula retracted, and I press straight down, and nothing changes on my posture. This knee is gonna wanna dive in a lot. See that valgus happening? It's a great hip exercise, it's a great core exercise, it's a great scapular contraction control exercise. We're getting everything together, so before they even get there, you need to make sure they can set up properly, because if they start like this, it's no good, right? Hips have gotta be forward, shoulders have gotta be back, chest has gotta be up, knees gotta be in line with the hip and over the ankle, so everything is lined up. If you start somebody on these chops standing, they're gonna get here and just move way too much and not get anything out of it. They're gonna have to go heavier and heavier bands. They're gonna strain stuff. You don't want them to strain. They don't want to strain. So let's pull to the chest, push to the hip, bring it back in, bring it back up. And it's really light up here, right? But the more we do that under control, even pausing at the parts that are hard for us, like down at the bottom, blocking those arms out. So I'm right outside my hip here. I'm right over top of my knee there. It's right in and locked out, so my arms are working a little bit, my back's working a lot, my chest is working a lot, but really that core rotation coming across, super challenging. Already out of breath. You want to progress that a little bit, go to the inside knee up. Now I've got no support here. It might be a little easier to get down, but coming back down without collapsing is challenging. So as we go heavier and heavier, that makes it harder because there's no support, or coming back up. It depends on which way you want the resistance to be harder. You take the support off that side, then obviously tall kneeling is even harder because you've got no support. You got to make sure they can get down there on their own. Talk to you soon, guys. Train smart, live well. See ya.